what is it like breastfeeding with implants? Or the better question that I get all the time is, how are you able to breastfeed when you have a breast augmentation? My name is Caroline DeMesquita. I am very active in holistic wellness and health for women and talk a lot about taboo topics from bodybuilding to holistic approaches that maybe you haven't heard about before. In this video, I want to talk about my experience breastfeeding with a boob job. And I'm going to thank those of you out there who have randomly complimented me, saying how great my breasts look. We have Dr. Coldgrove to thank here in Atlanta. Oh, I think little Alita is starting to wake up, so we might have her in this video also.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Somebody's welcoming on the channel. Hello, Alita DeMesquita. What do you have to say today? What do you want to tell everybody? Well, I just took a nap, and I had booby time with mommy before my nap. And I'm probably going to have booby time with mommy again. Is that right?
I want to talk about my history with my breast implants, what I was planning when I had them done, and how it's been for me with my first child and exclusively breastfeeding. So my first ever breast augmentation was in 2017 when I was first getting into bodybuilding. I was competing in the figure category at that time and decided I wanted to go under the muscle. When I consulted that doctor who was based out of Kansas City, he had told me going over or under doesn't really dictate whether you can breastfeed or not. Even to this day, I'm still a believer in that. From 2017 to 2020, I experienced a capsular contraction. This was from several causations over time, specifically because of training and the way that I competed in bodybuilding and pushing my body to basically its limits. I created a capsular contracture in the one implant, and at that time decided to get them replaced. So in 2020, I went from under the muscle having gummy bear silicone implants to over the muscle ideal saline implants. And in this change, one of my still big questions was, will I be able to breastfeed with having implants? And Dr. Coldgrove told me that the answer was most likely yes. I want to talk about what some of the common issues are women experience that actually cause them to not be able to breastfeed, whether you have implants or not. Nipple shape and size, breast shape and size, low milk production, poor latching, or an infection or mastitis. These are causations no matter if you have a breast augmentation or not.
So, Alita, have you experienced issues breastfeeding because of my boobies? Bad. Yeah, not bad.
I have. And a lot of this was due to inexperience. I didn't really know a lot going into it, and I didn't research a lot until after Alita had come into this world. And so I worked with my doula, my midwife, and a IBCLC certified lactation consultant to optimize the way that I breastfeed for my baby. Overall, I've had an amazing experience breastfeeding, and I do believe there are a lot of health benefits for not only the baby, but also myself in being able to breastfeed. I never demonize another woman who can't breastfeed or chooses not to breastfeed. It's totally up to everyone. And in going forth talking about this, I want to emphasize that if you are getting a breast augmentation, just know what you experience might be different from another woman. You might not have nipple sensitivity afterwards, whereas I have had nipple sensitivity the entire time before and after having breast augmentations, and I've had 3 revisions up to this point. When it comes to deciding what's best for you and your child, I'm always going to recommend just figuring out what works for you and your family, trying different things out, and going from there. At the end of the day, you want to make sure that you feel great and healthy in your body too. So whether it is having a breast augmentation or not, whether it is breastfeeding or not, I am a women's advocate in the fact that you get to decide what's going to be best for you. And I just want you to be educated and know the options. Feel free to leave a comment below if you have additional questions about specifics for breastfeeding and breast augmentation. I would be glad to get back to you.